Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a current burn review on the candle Our Family Kitchen from Goose Creek. I did just recently post a Goose Creek haul, so I've been going through those candles, trying them out and letting you guys know my thoughts because I think they are still having a really decent sale over there. But I would subscribe to the emails because they have sales quite frequently. I would almost say more frequently than Bath and Body Works, but they are more candle heavy than body care and candles, if you know what I mean. So let's just talk about Our Family Kitchen. So this I bought because I watch our friend Gabadina. She's been reviewing a lot of Goose Creek candles, and she reviewed this one and Caramel Apple Lane, and as soon as she did, I put them in my cart. So I want to talk about the packaging first. Like I said, Goose Creek's really stepped up over the last year or so. There's just a white wax on this one, but it's a nice wraparound packaging. And if you look at all the little pictures, it's just so cozy. It does remind me of family. It does remind me of everybody sitting around the kitchen table, maybe like a bunch of family members cooking together. I really think it's a really cute picture. So the notes on this one are praline, caramel, and cinnamon. And for me, I really do get the praline. It's quite strong, and then the cinnamon comes through. I almost feel like this candle could be like cinnamon pralines or cinnamon pecans or something, because it's got that nutty note and then it's got the cinnamon quite strong. The caramel did really come through when I burnt the candle, and it smelled very like creamy caramel to me. Very much like somebody's baking something, and I almost like could imagine, you know, when you like are making a pie and you have some apples and you just pour a bunch of sugar and cinnamon, that smell where it's still like not quite a baked good, but it's in the process, I could kind of smell that in here. And I really, really did love that. So let's talk about, so again, the notes, the packaging's super cute, love it. The notes are spot on. And I really do love praline, so I knew I was gonna like this one. In fact, I backed it up when I bought it. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get a second one of these. I felt pretty comfortable doing so. So let's talk about the burn. This one probably burnt the most even of the three that I tried this weekend. My Caramel Apple Lane, although put off quite a good scent, burnt quite high. Didn't soot, but it was the mushrooming and the flames were getting quite high. This one burnt quite evenly. And I even wanted to say, let me look at this one real quick. I couldn't remember which one was doing it. No, it was this one. So this one, when I got it, had this huge dip in the middle. And now that's kind of all evened out. So I thought that was really interesting, like a huge dip. Like it looked like someone pushed the candle in. But yeah, so anyways, it's all good now. So I was worried that it wasn't going to burn evenly, but that one kind of corrected itself, burnt very evenly. And I burnt this for about 3.5 to 4 hours this weekend. So I had this one in my open concept space because it had the praline, the cinnamon. I thought it would be quite strong. And between this one and the caramel apple, I was like, I'm going to put caramel apple in my bedroom, which is where I usually spend most of my time on the weekends, you know, doing stuff in there. And then this one was in the open concept space. I know both of my boys came out and asked me if I was making something. So this was a pretty authentic gourmand baking scent when it was going. And it really did fill the space. I want to say this one also is a powerhouse. It doesn't have any of those like notes besides cinnamon, but it really did linger for quite some time. And I really could smell the praline note, the cinnamon note, and the caramel. So I really did enjoy that. The throw was good, and like I said, it was in a bigger space. So I feel like you would probably want to keep it in a bigger space instead of moving it to a smaller space. I feel like this one might get a little strong in a smaller room. So keep that in mind if you don't have a kitchen that's well ventilated or kind of open. Mine is, so I can move this between like living room and kitchen, but I wouldn't put this like in an office. Well, unless you just really, really love strong candles. I like candles to just be there, but not like overpowering. So I definitely recommend this candle. If you like those bakery candles in the fall, this isn't just pumpkin or apple. It's something a little bit more special, and I really, really enjoy it. And like I said, I feel like lately a lot of us have been curious, gravitating towards Goose Creek. This is definitely one I would try on cold. I don't think if you like praline, cinnamon, or caramel, this would steer you wrong in any way. I do have a couple candles. I was just doing some cold sniffs. I wasn't actually burning them side by side, so I can't talk about their performance in a burn, but I can say on cold, there was a couple candles in my collection that I really thought this reminded me of that I have received recently. So the first one being Caramel Brule Latte. Now this one to me isn't strong on the coffee. It does say creamy latte, sweet caramel, and a sprinkle of nutmeg. Now this one is everything that this candle is minus the praline note. So this doesn't have the nut, but it's got the smooth caramel, like a hint of nutmeg, which again is kind of like a hint of cinnamon. So there's a little spice with the caramel. And this one isn't strong on the coffee, but where this one has a little bit of coffee, this one has more of like a praline nut note. So this wasn't an exact dupe, but it definitely gave me, as soon as I smelled this one burning, I had just done this one the week before and it reminded me of caramel brulee latte. Now another one that I have only smelled on cold, I have yet to burn just because I've got a lot of candles, is our sugared pecan pie. And on cold, these two smell so similar to me. I don't know why. This is brown sugar filling, toasted pecan, and homemade pie crust. And this one just has praline, caramel, and cinnamon. So not a lot of similar notes, but definitely a similar vibe. Now, I don't think pecan and praline smell identical, but there isn't that much of a difference. So again, if you have smelled this one or you have this more accessible to you, you'll get the same kind of vibe as what you would in our family kitchen. So again, definite repurchase, definite, would tell you to recommend to buy it if you were on the fence. And like I said, our friend Gabby has been getting all of the 411 on witch candles from Goose Creek slap, and that is another one that slaps. I hope I used that correctly. Gabby, you'll have to let me know. But other than that, that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to this current burn review, and I'll see you guys in the video tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.